Welcome, Plato. It's a great honor to have you here. To begin, could you share some insights into your early years?
In my early years, I was born into an aristocratic family in Athens around 427 before Christ. My father, Ariston, and my mother, Pericton, were of noble lineage, which offered me a privilege of bringing and access to education. From a young age, I was exposed to the rich intellectual environment of Athens, which was a hub of philosophical and political thought. I was influenced by the political instability and the Socratic dialogues that were prevalent in my thought.
Socrates, in particular, became a central figure in his life. His relentless questioning and pursuit of truth profoundly shaped my philosophical perspective. He admired his commitment to seeking knowledge and his belief in the importance of virtue and ethical conduct. Additionally, the political upheaval of the time, including the Peloponnesian War and the subsequent downfall of the Athenian democracy, had a significant impact in his thinking. These experiences lead him to question the nature of justice and the ideal state, which eventually inspired me to found the academy and to develop his philosophical theories, including the theory of the forms and the concept of the philosopher king.
Your theory of the forms is one of your most renowned contributions. Could you elaborate on this theory and explain how it distinguishes between the world of forms and the material world we perceive?
Theory of the forms is a fundamental aspect of my philosophy, aimed at addressing the nature of reality and our knowledge of it. According to my theory, there exists a realm of perfect, immutable forms or ideas, which are the true essence of all things. These forms are abstract, non-material entities that represent the most accurate and ideal versions of concepts, like beauty, justice, and equality.
The theory of forms helps explain how we can have knowledge of abstract concepts and principles despite his absence in the physical world. It suggests that our souls have an initiate connection to these forms, and the learning is essentially a process of recalling and discovering the knowledge we already possess from our previous existence in the realm of forms.
Your allegory of the cave is a powerful metaphor. Can you describe how this allegory illustrates the journey from ignorance to enlightenment and the nature of reality?
The theory of the cave in my presented work, The Republic, is a metaphor designed to illustrate the process of enlightenment and the nature of reality. Imagine a group of prisoners who have been chained inside a dark cave for their entire lives, facing a wall. Behind them is a fire, and between them, the prisoners, and the fire is a parapet along which puppeteers can walk, casting shadows on the wall. The prisoners can only see these shadows and hear the echoes from behind them. To them, these shadows are the only reality they know.
The cave symbolizes the world of appearance. These individuals are confined by their limited perception and ignorance. The journey out of the cave represents the philosopher's ascent to knowledge and understanding, moving from the shadows of illusion to the light of truth and intellectual clarity. This allegory underscores the philosopher's role in guiding others towards enlightenment and emphasizes the challenges of transforming one's understanding from the superficial to the profound.
In your philosophy, wisdom, courage, and justice are central virtues. How do you define each of these qualities, and how should they be embodied in both individuals and societies?
In his philosophical system, wisdom, courage, and justice are fundamental virtues that each play a crucial role in both the individual and the ideal society.
Wisdom is the virtue of understanding and knowledge. It involves knowing that is truly good and how to achieve it. Wisdom is not merely about processing information, but about grasping the deeper truths of existence and making sound judgments based on the understanding. Courage is more than just a physical bravery. It's the strength to act rightly and uphold one's principles, even if in the face of fear or adversity. True courage involves maintaining one's moral and ethical commitments, not simply enduring physical pain or danger. It is inner fortitude to confront and overcome the challenges that threaten one's values and responsibility. Justice is a harmony balance which both the individual soul and the state in individual. Justice is achieved when rational, spirited, and operative parts of the soul are in proper alignment, with reason governing the spirit and desires. In this society, justice means that each class, rulers, warriors, and producers, fulfills its appropriate role and contribute to the common good. It ensures that individuals receive what they are due and that each part of the society functions in harmony with others.
Thank you, Plato, for this interview.